Well, hello YouTube, and welcome back to The Daily Life. I'm your host, the star of The Daily Life, Tom Johnson. Yesterday was Monday, October the 6th. I do not think I announced that. Today is Tuesday, October the 7th, 2014, and we're back with another exciting show. I know that that's interesting to you. I know that I'm certainly interested in it personally because, you know, it's my show. So, there you are. Now today, continuing in our theme weeks, we are talking about assemblies, like the ones that you had at school. Now, school assemblies, let me just set the picture here. School assemblies are one of the best things ever in life. And I'm going to explain why. They get you out of class. Thing number one. Thing number two, they're also usually pretty funny. Thing number three, they're kind of chaotic, which for students is pretty good. And thing number four, you can win prizes in them. Now I'm going to discuss each four of these things sequentially, because that's just how we do it here on The Daily Life. Starring Tom Johnson. On YouTube. Powered by Google. In SoCal. But produced in Canada. Big network of people that work to make this video possible. You might think it's just me, but no, without Google we couldn't do it, without YouTube we couldn't do it, without, Apple, I'm sure a lot of you are watching these things on Apple, we couldn't do it. Without Windows we couldn't do it. Dell, Toshiba, Samsung, lots of companies that are making this possible. So thank you. Right. First reason why school assemblies are awesome. They get you out of class. Now, as a kid, this is pretty much the best thing ever. It's the best thing since canned beef. I don't know where I got that from, but I'm just kind of trying to make up something here. The point is you get out of class. Now, kids love this. Who wants to learn, right? Who wants education? No. We'll all just be tobacco growers. And McDonald's burger flippers. We don't want that. What we want is to get out of class. Who needs doctors and lawyers? Tobacco growers and burger flippers. That's all we want. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that actually have that attitude. By the way, that was a complete, I don't believe what I just said, just to set the picture. Anyway, so this is my lighter. I don't smoke, I just wanted to light a candle one day. This candle. So I bought a lighter. And it's very difficult to not play with while I'm sitting here doing these shows because, they're very easy to flick on and off and such. So it gets you out of class. There's the one thing. And everybody likes getting out of class. Second reason, they're funny. I remember a lot of assemblies that I would go to at school, they would legitimately be amusing. I found them amusing. And you're going to say, why? Well, I'm going to tell you why. The reason that they were funny is because some of the teachers were funny. And the reason that they were funny was because they were. That makes no sense. But who knows? Maybe it does to you, right? Right. Now, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, they're funny. Next thing. They're chaotic. When you walk into a school assembly, first of all, if you're in elementary school, it's not going to be as chaotic. But if you're in a high school, they usually put chairs down so that you can sit on a chair. And that creates a bit of an issue because there's aisles and you have to like find a seat. And that's chaotic because like what if you have three friends and there's two seats there and two more seats clear across the room and a seat here and there, and what do? You know? You gotta do something. Who knows? I guess you're gonna have to split up, but no person can say. I mean, who knows? I don't know. You know? I mean, who knows? So you get in there, you sit down, and then the assembly happens. And then on the way out, it's like a mad rush for the door. Very chaotic. Fourth reason why school assemblies are awesome. You can win stuff. Now, I remember when I was in grade 9, we had this amazing Christmas assembly. And back then, it was still socially acceptable to call them Christmas assemblies. The whole secularization of everything is... That's a topic for another day and another episode. But... So, anyway... It was great because they would auction stuff off. They would auction off, like, gift baskets and the principal's parking space and, you know, hockey game tickets and all kinds of stuff. There was all kinds of prizes that you could win. And, it was a pretty great thing. Yes, it was. I remember thinking if I had, you know, if I had been able to drive in grade 9 when this occurred, I would have probably wanted to bid for the principal's parking spot. That seems like a pretty cool prize to me. Yes, indeed. But I wasn't. So those are the 4 reasons why school assemblies were pretty awesome. The grad assembly. Whew. Here's another one. This was assembly that happened for grades 11 and 12. I don't know why the grade 11s. I guess just to put bums in the seats. Who knows? And it was basically just a huge, like, 2-hour-long comedy show like in the last week of school. Everyone knows they're going to graduate. They know their final marks. They're going to pass their exams. You're just riding it out now. So they say, hey, you know, you guys take the afternoon off. Come on down to the gym and we'll put on a show. And boy, did they do it. I'm not going to name names because that would be bad. And as a future teacher, you don't do that. But the teachers that in my school stood up at the front and did the grad assembly, boy, oh boy, funny, funny, funny. It was basically like a 2-hour sitcom. It really was. It was hilarious. I'm just going to pause for a minute and send a message here. Sorry for that. And I can't remember what I was talking about. So I'm going to introduce tomorrow's topic. Spares. Very fascinating topic. So we are going to discuss in detail tomorrow. That's where you have a, you know, if you're in a senior, you know, senior grade, you can not take a class when most people would take a class. So that's going to be the subject of tomorrow. And I'd like to thank you again for watching. Please tune back right in here tomorrow and we'll do it all over again. Have a great evening.